more positive news. The Manly Warringah Sea Eagles, our friends over the other, well, two bridges actually, so you're getting way away. Jason Saab's re-signed. The NRL said superstar winger is signed. I don't know if I totally agree with that. I think they had to re-sign him. When he's on, he's fantastic.
I like Jason Saab. I think Jason Saab, though, is like one of the biggest characters in the game because he was a Dragons kid, lived at Blacktown, trained at Cogra, and said that Cogra was too far to go, and he he went to Manly, which is worse. Like, you know, that was just an easy case of the Dragons are crap. I want to go and play with Turbo and DCE, and actually have a chance of playing a finals game. Since going to Manly, he has gone from being this like long gangly kid with a little bit of potential to a match winner, and he is, because you can kick the ball to him, and he's big, he's fast, he can jump, and he can catch a ball, right? And we saw in the year of the PVL ball that he scored like 25 tries or whatever, and Tommy scored 20 and Garrick scored 20. And he's just super quick. There's things like you always say in basketball, you can't teach height. In rugby league, you can't teach pace, and he has got it. And as he's matured, as he's gotten a little bit older and matured, I think you're just seeing these, like the little bit of finesse coming into his game now as well. Is he an elite level winger? No, but at the end of every year, you turn around, you look up his stats, and you're like, well, he scored a lot of tries. Yeah, it's what a good, fast, tall winger does.
A lot of players, a lot of people when they judge players look at Supercoach scores, and Jason Saab's the kind of bloke who can score 6 or 106, depending on line breaks, tries, etc. And that's obviously the same for all of them, but he's one or the other. He's a highlight reel winger. He reminds me a lot of Dom Young. Now, I am a big fan of Dom Young, but he's not a Brian Toto style winger. He's not going to hit the ball up 30 times. He's not going to smash tackles. He's the bloke who's going to fly over and he's going to score you a try. Or he's going to make a half break that turns into a full break because his stride is the side of 3 of normal sized human beings. I say that tongue in cheek. He's a giant of a human. He's quick and he's so good at scoring tries. If you say, hey, Terry, our wing is tall, quick, and he can score tries, you're 3/4 of the way to an elite winger. Now, I 100% agree. I don't think he's in the top echelon of wingers. But this isn't a bloke who's costing Manly $1 million either. They're very, very top heavy. They've got 4 players that are very, very highly paid, and Josh Schuster was 5, and I know they've moved a lot of that off the books. But for this year, for argument's sake, it's 5 players. Very top heavy. I can't imagine Ruben Garrick is cheap either. He's a fantastic player. These are the kind of players they need. He's been there and he's done that. I love the re-signing. Obviously, I wish Manly nothing but the worst as a Sharks fan. But in terms of the signing, I think they've absolutely nailed it bang on.
Yeah. And this is Jason Saab has played 69 games for Manly and scored 49 tries, and that is a very, very elite return. And that's all you can ask for in your winger.
It's funny how many Manly players, you look at their Brookvale stats and they're just top class, and then away from home they're okay. Fortress Brookvale. Not everyone can win there, Terry. Just the Sharks.